Hello everyone, this is Karen from Tea With Karin from a cool Melbourne evening. So what's Karen got here? I thought I would do a video so we can talk all about charm divination. The original charms look like this. They look like little Monopoly pieces. They're really cute. Look at this gorgeous little cannon. And what they used to do was, it used to come like this, which is fortune telling cake set. And so what they used to do was they would bake these in a cake. So they'd get the charms, wrap them up with a little bit of parchment paper, put them all around in a cake, drop them at random, and then they would cook the cake and then cut up the pieces, unwrap the parchment, and you would have your fortune. And a lot of it used to be the fortune for the year. So if you received the stork there, for instance, you'd want to be married back then, because these were more popular right back in the 1930s through to the 1950s. And this is how they used to come. They actually have a witch on here, and the reason being because it was quite popular in the US that they would do this ceremony, this custom, on Halloween. There's various customs around the world that I've heard. There are some that bake them in like a piece of bread around the Christmas time. There's in certain parts of Europe, I've even heard where they tie a string around it, leave the string on the outside of the cake, and then they pull it like a zip pull. Look, a rather funny cake because it'd have all these strings, look like rat tails, but that's what they used to do. And they were quite funny in some of their old meanings. So this one's got some of the old meanings on the back. And like, I haven't got the button here, it's still in my cupboard, I didn't realise that. But so this one I find hilarious. It says, if you got a button, this button means you'll never wed, you'll be a bachelor till you're dead. So they were pretty harsh in what they used to say. And I've got a few of these old original collections, and they used to be a little bit different in various brands or companies that used to make them. So they do have a lovely, fun history. So modern day charms. So, and I know lots of you love my retro red swan. I'll try and hold it up. It's actually glass, and these, I really love these because my mother, who is still going, is age 92, and she'll be 93 this September. These she used to actually use, and a lot of them back did in the 70s, they would use them as an ashtray. Hard to find pieces now with their heads and everything still in place. So I know I've been asked a lot about my beautiful swans. So this here is what I call my starter charm kit. It is a kit of 50 charms, and all my charm kits that I have in my Etsy store come with a booklet, and it has the things there on how to use them, so in different ways and layouts. And then every charm is listed with its positive and its negative. So all my charms in my Etsy store always comes with a book. It's a little bit different than just a bunch of random charms that you might find on the eBay or somewhere they're selling online things where you can buy $3 for a bag where you'll get 100 butterflies and 6 different dogs and so on. But these, every single one of these is different in this kit. These charms here, they actually mirror my card decks. Now, my card decks, the latest ones, I've got Learner Deck and I've got Alice, which I just love Alice. They have 50 cards, and this is the mirror of 50 cards. But you don't have to use these just with my cards. If you're a tarot reader, if you're an oracle card person, you can use charms over your cards of any type. These, I don't advise to bake them in a cake. Really, we don't need the dental bills, the choking hazards and so on. So that's my kit of 50 charms. The next kit, I'll just make sure I don't mix these up with the old and the new, in my other beautiful swan, is, I know this one's orange, so again, beautiful swan. This set here is a set of 45 charms. It is a few dollars cheaper because it is a few less charms in there. These charms, ooh la la, there is a lot of different ones that are not in that particular starter kit, but this in itself is a starter kit. If you've never looked at a charm in your life, this is a charm kit that is a starter kit. So this one has quite a few different symbols that I can just see them even now where I'm pulling them out. That there is a lot, as you can see. I'm just pulling them out so you can see which ones are very different. That is pipe, eye, cannon, beacon, candles. So their umbrellas different, horseshoes different, the letter is different, the comet is different, the drums is different. So you can see where I'm going here. There's not many. Just trying to think if there's any of those in the other kit. Not that the car, that's not either. Yeah, so there's not much as in doubles if you, the flowers differently. So these ones I call my steampunk kit. The main reason I call them steampunk is because they mirror this. Ta-da! This is my steampunk fortune telling cards. These are the cards, lovely melted chocolate, that won the 2 International Carter Awards. And for those of you who don't know what Carter Awards are, Carter is C-A-R-T-A. Go and look it up. It is a awards that are run each year, and it's by the International Tarot Foundation, which is based in the UK. And so submissions go through for these awards, and lucky me won 2 international awards for this deck. So it is pretty sensational. Now these are exact replicas of what these cards are. But even if you don't have my cards, these still are a starter kit, and they come with a booklet. And again, this booklet is pertaining to all the symbols for these charms. So that is one kit, and that is my steampunk kit, which is still a starter kit. And the other is a 50 charm kit. So the steampunk kit is a 45, and you'll see it is valued to that. It's a few dollars less because it is 5 less charms than what the other one is. Both are equally good starter charm kits. So it's really, do you want the matchy-matchy, do you want random, or do you want both? Because that mirrors that, and it's regardless. Both charms can be used with any type of card, tarot card, Lenormand, oracle decks, and so on. And what comes with these charms, I've just got these in a flip folder, is you get free with any charm kit that I have 10 casting sheets. And casting sheets is what we use in our modern day charm casting. So this is a good way of doing it. Many people put them in these clear plastic folders and so on. And you then take your casting sheet that you want to do. You would go into your charm kit, sprinkle, 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 and you can place a couple here, there, and everywhere, and you read the charms and what it lands on. So charm casting is really simple, portable divination. The beauty with charms is you can take these in a little bag, and they all do come with a little drawstring bag, and you can fiddle with these in a coffee shop, and no one knows you're doing that oogie boogie witchy stuff, as some people call it, because it looks like you're actually just playing with jewellery items and beading. So charms are a nice, portable, discreet way but that's the history of tea leaf reading charms. So stop by my Etsy store. You can see both kits. I have plenty of stock. I have had a couple of people comment where they have tried to stock each and every symbol that I have, because unfortunately I did have someone in the UK and a couple in the US where they've tried to replicate what my branding is. And my branding, Tea With Karin, is an internationally trademarked brand. And they ran into a lot of trouble when they did that, because two things: the cost of doing it is huge unless you are really invested into it, which I am. So these are my passion, these are my divination tools. So thanks for listening, and I hope that it was very informative for you. Bye for now.